Hi, Gary. It's Uncle Extra Medium again. It must be Thursday night. Time for another episode of the Hour Before TNL.
Are you plain bored of woodworking? Get excited again with Fisheye's Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit. Fisheye's Sandpaper Kit comes with everything you see here. Just pick your paper, spread the glue, and shake on the sand. Voila! Beautiful handcrafted sandpaper. And if you act now, we'll include candy sprinkles absolutely free. What better way to say I love you than with a gift of sandpaper? Fisheye's Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit is just $19.99 wherever crappy gifts are sold.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the 29th episode of the Hour Before. It's March the 10th. It's a week before St. Patrick's Day. Geez, I'm going to have to put a green background on the thumbnail next week or something. I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, thank you all for being here. I see we've got quite a good crowd in the chat. And without further ado, let me introduce my co-host, Jim Beauchart.
Just another Thursday, Gary. Just another Thursday. You know what I mean?
Did I wake you up?
Yeah, well, I'm tired. I work hard, eh?
You're retired?
No, I work hard.
Oh, okay.
Tired. Tired, not retired.
Well, no, I have a nap before the show, so I'm not tired. So.
Oh, good for you. I'm envious.
Hey, guess who we got today?
I heard.
All the way from the Emerald Isle.
Hi, guys.
Ireland. It's Alan, Drone Views Media.
How are you all doing?
How are you doing over there?
Absolutely fantastic.
That's great. That's really good. You've you're getting some spring weather in a week or so, probably.
Hopefully, if the rain would stop, it'd be fantastic.
Yeah, you had a good video though this week. Was that flown recently, or was that a one you had banked?
No, that was one I did maybe about 10 days ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. That's green, lush grass
Oh.
there.
Yeah, you know what? I play GeoGuessr, and whenever I see really green, I just click on Ireland and I win. So
Yeah, that's why they call us the Emerald Isle, you know?
yeah, it's amazing. You know, you've got some great places there to fly too, eh?
Yeah, if there wasn't so many no-fly zones, it'd be even better.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They're pretty strict with no-fly zones, or just a lot of airports, or
well, there's not a lot of airports. There just happens to be an awful lot of places which they've designated national parks, which aren't national parks. They just call them that, so you can't fly there.
yeah. That makes it tough. But
What
coastal.
drone was I'm sorry, Gary. What drone was that flown with, Alan?
Every one of my videos was done with the Mini 2. Every single one of them.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, I have bigger drones, but I mean, it's very hard to fly them anywhere near a populated area or over people or anything like that. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah. Because you're getting some great results with that Mini too.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get better results with the Mini 3 whenever that comes out.
Well, they're saying what, mid-April now, eh? Maybe?
Yeah, they're talking about it. What was it? Lauren was saying the 28th. It was his guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll also see that we're going to get some sticker shock.
Yes. Yeah, I would imagine.
It's going to be expensive.
Yeah, and I think if they throw that controller in with it, it's going to be really expensive.
I really don't want it. I mean, literally, I would just prefer if I could use my current controller, but I know they won't let that be backward compatible because they want to make money.
Yeah.
But I mean, oh god, I just want a standard controller and a bigger camera. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't even want optical avoidance.
Yeah.
How did he get all the leaks?
Sorry?
How does Lauren get all the leaks? Does he work at DJI?
Lauren would kill me. Actually, seriously, Lauren will not tell us anything. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's flying it already.
Yeah, but he won't say.
No, I just know he is. I know he's just teasing us.
Yeah, probably a beta tester deal or something like that. So.
Well, we're all beta testers.
Oh man. While we're at it here, let me just see what I can do. Actually, I've got more people in the chat than shows as participants. I got Akira Show, Art from Artco Drone Solutions is with us. Stevie from Capture Life Connections. Flying Flynn Media, John's with us. FSU grad, that's DeMarco, right? Have Drone Will Fly. Scott from Jackrabbit. Jim's droning all the way from Port Credit. I'm just going back through the chat. Who did I miss?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Mudball, Bagwell.
Mudball, Jim Bagwell. How come they don't show up in my participants list? John from Unlimited Vertical got his stickers. Jerry Bauer.
Lots of familiar names.
Stephen Drones. Yeah. So TJ Giggles.
Sudbury Drone.
Sudbury Drone. I didn't see him. Oh, there he is. Yeah. No, we're all doing good. So you're starting to get into flying season again. Any particular destinations you're going to? What can we look forward to?
I mean, this year I'm definitely going to do a lot more in the west of Ireland, the Wild Atlantic Way. It's a massive tourist area. Happens to have a lot of areas which aren't restricted, so I can fly there. Lots of islands and stuff like that, castles and usual stuff. That kind of
usual stuff, eh?
We've so many castles over here. I actually haven't done enough of them. I really want to do more castles. I just love them.
Wow. Now, in some of your videos, we see the big sign on the side of the island that says IR6 or IR7. Is that a wartime?
Yeah, all of those signs were put in place during the war, so in the hope that the Germans would be nice and not bomb us. we put signs up in the absence of, we were supposedly neutral, but I mean, we put signs up hoping they wouldn't bomb us, but yeah, they bombed us anyway.
Oh man, war's a terrible thing for sure.
Yeah, well, they bombed my old school. They bombed the area around my old school quite badly. So I mean, there you go.
Yeah. So you fly a lot by the sea. That's sort of the main focus of your flights, or?
Yeah, I never have any fear of water. So I mean, the way I look at it is, if I'm gonna crash, I'd rather crash in the water than crash on top of someone. So, that's
that's true. And my thing about water is, rarely are there utility poles or trees over water.
That's it. Utility poles, the bane of my life. Every Irish town, every single town, every river has a utility pole going right across it. Yeah. And you're like, you only see it at the last minute. Google Earth does not show you these bloody poles. And you're like, holy crap.
Well, I was in a town recently, and very scenic, just beautiful, but wires, it was like electric spaghetti everywhere. It was just you were trying to line up, and you had to get up above the wire and kind of follow the wire and shoot down. You're always shooting down. You couldn't get.
Yeah, I mean, I do my best when I'm doing my videos. I usually do a bit of a recce around the town before I actually do the video.
Yeah,
I've checked it on Google Earth beforehand, then I go visit it, do all the checks I can do, and then do the shot. I mean, it's pot luck whether or not I hit something. And I mean, I have hit things. I mean, this poor guy, he paid the price for my stupidity one day. I crashed straight into a pole.
Oh,
so, yeah. So that was one time I didn't do it properly.
Yeah. Well,
he had a few lives. That guy. He was nearly captured by a fisherman one day as well. I was going along this river, and in Galway, and I was distracted by these birds, and I was thinking, "Oh God, please leave me alone, leave me alone." So I was doing the shot, and I wasn't concentrating. And then this guy gets his fishing rod, and flings it out like that, and just barely misses my damn drone.
Oh boy!
Oh
God! With the rod or with the line?
Sorry,
with the
line. It was the line.
The line, yeah.
And I only saw it on playback when I was like, "Holy crap, that was close."
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, when I'm flying, as soon as I take off and do my little, I've got a routine. I go forward, backward, yaw left, yaw right, up and down. Once everything's done, then I push the record button and record the entire flight, because you never know what you're gonna encounter, right?
Yeah, I mean, actually, an example of that was, here I was like an idiot. Sometimes you do get the urge to fly a little bit further than you're supposed to. Well, on this occasion, I was like, I want to get to that island. I want to get to that island. I was like, I have to get there. I really have to get there. So I got to the ground. I saw what I wanted to see, and there was bloody nothing there. So I went, oh shit, I better come back then. So here I was. I was coming back, and wow, out of nowhere, a whole flock of seagulls attacked the drone, and literally nearly knocked it out of the sky. It was unreal. Luckily, I recorded it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got that. Cool.
Well, and I've had that too, where you're flying and everything looks fine, and you're kind of watching the drone from, you're keeping it line of sight, and you play it back and you find that there was some little swallow or a sparrow or something attacking it, right? And you couldn't see it from 150 yards away, just a little wee tiny bird, and away you go. Now Now the Mini, it doesn't have obstacle avoidance at all either, does it? So
No, nothing at all. I mean, it's basically, it's probably the best drone that's a GPS drone to fly with, because I mean, if you don't learn to fly with a drone without obstacle avoidance, you're going to be a crap pilot, and you're never really going to learn.
yeah. Well, my my original Air and my Air 2S have both saved me a couple of times. One, I was on a real estate shoot, and I was doing they had like a little pool house with a bar, right? So I'm shooting that up close, and then I do a back away thing, and I'm right over the pool, and the drone stops dead. Well, I'm looking at the screen to make sure that the bar is centered, but behind and overhanging the pool were a bunch of trees.
Yeah.
And the obstacle avoidance stopped me from hitting the trees and dropping into the pool.
It must have been a substantial branch, because that obstacle avoidance, it really doesn't pick up the little ones.
Well, no, but it picks up leaves. And
Yeah.
And these were cedar trees. You know, they were probably emerald gold cedars.
So that's what it was. You got the look.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I got lucky there. But you're right. Wires, I think that original Mavic Air, I was having trouble. I was over a creek, and I was messing around, and I couldn't get it. It wouldn't come out of the trees because there was stuff in front. It wouldn't go back, and I had to weasel my way out of the trees and over the creek. And then I got down low, and it started to drop into the creek, and I got it back, and I flew through this pavilion, and it went through there fine. And nice open field. I'm flying through the open field, and I could see a building up ahead. So I decided to start climbing and hit a wire.
Oh, crap.
In the middle of a field, you know?
Oh, my God.
All the obstacle avoidance stuff, and it was, no, can't do it. You know?
So how long have you been flying on it?
Not that long. I mean, maybe the late 2017 is when I really started flying a lot.
Yeah, good. But you have an eye for photography. Do you have a background in?
Not exactly. To be honest with you, back in the day, I couldn't take a picture of a barn door. I was useless. I mean, really, what I was I was a web designer. So that was what my thing was. I was completely into tech. I wasn't really into that, but I was into. Then I picked up a camera once. My wife and I got a camera, and we thought, "Wow, this is cool. I'll use this." So one day I went up onto a hill and waited at was it 5 o'clock in the morning, waiting for a sunrise. And I had the camera all set up, and this is at a point where I actually learned how to use the damn thing. And then this guy flies a drone over my head and into the complete picture that I had set up for the camera. So all I took a picture of was the damn drone. So I was furious. I was really furious. And then the guy had the cheek to go and ask me, did you get a good picture? It's like, what the? I was so angry. So then I asked, then he said, do you want to see what I captured? And I was like, okay, I'm sold. I am not ever going to take another picture again. I never did. That was it.
The end of your camera, eh?
Wow. Oh, yeah. When I saw what he could capture with a drone, I was like, oh my God, what the heck am I doing with a camera?
Well, we've got a couple new viewers in the chat. I see Andy L. Smeghead is with us, and Chris from Sunrise Water Media, and Ken Heron was here.
Hi guys.
Briefly, and Angela from Lost Girl Adventures, formerly Lost Girl Hikes, and Ken was attacked by a flock of seagulls. And I ran so far away. Okay. Oh yeah, I ran.
Yeah, he always has a funny one.
Oh yeah. You can't get anything past Ken.
No.
But I had a bird strike. I was filming a monument, had a Union Jack on the top, and I was probably 150, 200 feet up, and I had a pigeon hit the drone.
Oh God.
And it didn't take it down. It bumped it, and like the camera went a little wonky, and then it was just Yep, away you go. There we go. I could see that. Now that was a big bird. It was a pigeon. So, but pigeons aren't real. They're liars. Birds aren't
Yeah.
real. They're all drones.
Yeah.
But
Well,
no, you couldn't get me. So
we have to remember we're in their airspace. We're just visiting.
yeah. Well, true enough, eh? That's
Yeah.
true enough.
They were there long before DJI decided to make some drones.
Now I flew at my brother-in-law has an island that he owns, and it's inhabited by seagulls, and for some reason there, I've never been bothered on his island. I don't know if he's just laid claim to the place or they seem to leave me alone.
Maybe he has a bit of respect.
Yeah. I find most times if you fly straight up, you can lose them because
That's the way.
Yeah.
Sports mode, gone.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
Yeah, and they can't fly straight up. So
No.
yeah. Pigeons are sky rats. There you go.
That's it. I hate them.
Pigeons are liars. They're all up there on the wires getting their recharge and their firmware updates. That's why they land on the wires. Yeah. So, and you got any special plans for St. Patrick's Day coming up?
Quite a few, but they all involve alcohol. I mean, we haven't, like I said, we haven't had a St. Patrick's Day in 2 years. They basically banned the parade for 2 years. Not that I'm particularly into the parade. I'm more into the whole alcohol end of things.
Yeah.
So now that we have our pubs open, I definitely will be enjoying myself.
Oh, that's good.
Perfect timing.
Oh,
So
yeah.
You're out of the lockdown over there now?
Yep, we're out of lockdown several months now. We don't have any restrictions, so
Yeah.
it's brilliant.
Yeah.
We can do whatever we want.
Our restrictions come off next Wednesday or something?
The 21st.
21st. So a week from
Monday.
We're just advised to wear masks in certain scenarios.
Yeah.
It's not mandatory. The only places it's mandatory is in hospitals, medical facilities, and that's it really.
Yeah. And that's understandable, right? I mean, they have to deal with a whole lot of people, And,
yeah, but the thing is, it's crazy. I mean, we still have quite a lot of people in hospital, so it's we have to move on.
Yeah. And and vulnerable people can still wear masks, if
like me. I still wear a mask on public transport or wherever it might be where there's loads of people. I have to because having MS, and when you're immunocompromised, you don't really have a choice. You just don't. I don't want to catch COVID again. So.
No, that's true enough. Now, did you recently get approached by somebody about a sponsorship deal or something? Did I read that?
Yeah, I've been approached a few times over the last year.
Wow.
I innocently shared. I was requested by our local tourism authority. They asked would I could provide them with some footage there last year. And I said to myself, why would I do that? But then I went, okay, I'll do it. I'll give them the damn video. It doesn't cost me anything. There you go. And then all of a sudden I start getting messages from companies. I'm like, what the heck? You want me to do this? You want me to do that? And then in the last last week or so, even from marketing companies and stuff like that, they just want me to do stuff for them. So I'll see. I'm going to see on Monday.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah. I've had a couple of shout outs from people who've had my channel up, and I did one for a local politician for his election, and
no politics.
Yeah, I know. And he recommended me to the county. So I went up and I talked to the county, and they said, yeah, but we own 5 drones. We'd love to have you shoot some stuff, but we're already paying people to do it. So, you know,
Yeah. I mean, the way I look at it is, when I got into drones, it was more out of just pure the hobby, and especially when I really started flying, which is pretty much every other day. That was all the lockdown business. Because I couldn't go anywhere, I was like, okay, well, that doesn't mean my drone can't go somewhere. So I would basically fly anytime I got practice, practice, practice. I would just nonstop. So then that was it. That's how I got into really big into drones.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I did when I first started. I had business cards printed up, and I went out to real estate companies, and the real estate work that I got with my original Mavic Air paid for my Air 2S.
Yeah.
You know, so it was kind of a self-sustaining hobby. What I found though with the real estate work is that it became work, and I didn't enjoy it as work. I enjoyed it more as a hobby than as work. So,
Yeah. I
so
kind of said that myself. I kind of said that myself.
Yeah, I raised my prices to the point where they couldn't afford me. So that was.
Oh, that's it. That's a good way of doing it.
You know,
I mean, the marketing companies that approached me, I sort of said to them that I kind of want creative control over whatever I do. I don't want to be told what to do. I hate that. I'm not very good at taking orders. So, I mean, I just basically said that if I create it, then I'll be happy. If you want to set out a scene, I don't want to do it. I want to do it myself.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and that's part of the problem with real estate is they become the creative director. You know, I had one where I actually went back and shot it again so that she'd be happy with it. And then when it came time for the bill, I wasn't billing her for the second flight, and she didn't pay for the first one either.
Yeah.
So, okay. Then when her boss called and he said, well, how much for this flight? Well, I had charged him $500 for the last one. So I said, it'll be $1,000. And he said, can you do better than that? And I said, sure, 1,500. And I said, keep asking and it'll just go up. And he goes, I can't afford that. And I said, well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I said it's, you know, it's $1,500 for that flight.
You can't undersell yourself either, you know.
No, you can't undersell it. And you know what? If it's not fun, what's the point, right? I'm retired, and you know I could use the money. You know, if I was flying more, I could get that Pocket 2 that I want, or I could get the new iPad Mini or whatever. But do I really need it? No, you know. And I don't fly in the winter, so
yeah, there's a thing called wants and a thing called needs, you know.
Yeah. Well, somebody once told me, and it was part of, actually, I used to be in sales, and he once told me, he said, quote your price without a quiver. Never go in and say, well, would $300 be okay? No, you just say it's $300.
Exactly.
Right?
You get what you quote. That's it, or you don't.
Yeah, and I mean, you don't go to the grocery store and negotiate over the price of a bottle of Coke, right?
Exactly.
That's the price. That's what you pay.
I mean, before I got into drones, I said I was doing web design. One of the aspects of the web design was that, like, my brother-in-law, we had a hotel business, an online hotel reservation system that we basically built from scratch, and then we worked with other companies. But anyway, I mean, we got used to dealing with marketing managers and stuff like that back then. Like, it was actually funny when we were dealing with them, because we were acting as if we knew anything about hotels when we didn't actually know anything about hotels when we first started. My brother-in-law once said to me, you know, Alan, we need to go into business. And I was like, yeah. And I said, oh, so what business would that be then? What ideas have you got? He said, we're going to go into hotel business. And I looked at him and I was like, what the hell do we know about hotels? And then he says, but we'll need a website. And I said, well, that's going to cost us money. He says, no, you're going to build it. I said, what? That's like, I don't know how to build websites. He says, you're going to college and you're going to learn. So that's what I did. I went to college and learned how to do all that sort of stuff.
Good for you.
Yeah, well, it was successful for a while, but that was the end of that.
Oh, what happened to it? What was
Stop. My nemesis, Google, decided to destroy us one day.
Oh.
We were one of the top ranked sites for hotels in Ireland. Across so many search terms, we got so much traffic. And then suddenly, there was I heard that there was going to be an update from Google for the algorithm for Google. It was cut. It was cut. And I was like, oh shit, what is this going to be? And it was called the Florida update. I was like, that sounds nice. It can't be bad. It put us on the 10th page. I was like, holy crap, we're finished. And we were finished overnight. So there you go.
Oh man. Yeah, just what you need is for Google to come after you, right?
Oh, yeah, well, Google changed their search algorithm
Yeah.
to basically favor all those who were paying for ads.
Oh.
So people who never ranked would mysteriously appear underneath the ones which were paid for ads because the algorithm favored them, basically.
Oh, wow.
That's a joke.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Let's see who else is there. Mudball's in. JSK. Leonard. That's Leonard at JSK, right? Steven Drones. Have I missed anybody? Eat More Possum. That's the greatest name in YouTube. And Michael from Fly Zone Drones. There we go. Attaboy, stick to your guns. Yeah, that's for sure. Stick to your guns. Yeah. Oh boy, will there be nudity? He asked. Hopefully.
Oh gosh.
Oh god. Yes. After we're gone. After this show, we go off an hour before Ken Heron comes on. Yeah. You're going to have to watch Ken Heron to find out what Beauchart was up to this week that got the police involved.
Oh, Jesus.
I've had
crazy.
Oh man, yes, it's gonna be a good one. This one's right over the top. Harley FPV has joined us. What's happening? Yeah, we're just up to no good here. Yeah, so these marketing companies, are you in negotiations with them, or have you decided what you're going to do, or?
I basically slept on it just to think what I was going to do. I mean, it's hard to know. I have a couple of options, so I mean, I can't take both. I have to take one or the other. Yeah. So basically, it will depend on who's paying the most, and the length of the project, and the fact that how much creative control I have. I mean, like I said, I don't like being told what to do.
Yeah. No, I've been working on a project now it started in May. So May to March, 10 months, I guess, 9 or 10 months. Yeah. And I had a meeting with them a couple weeks ago and showed them some of the progress up to now, like how their building is going. And she said, you're not charging enough, charge us whatever it takes.
Yeah.
And where do you go with that, right? They're good people, and I don't want to take advantage of them. And this one has been a lot of fun. And it's handy enough to my place that I can fly it from my backyard.
Oh my God, you can't get any handier than that.
No. Although I like to have a presence, like I like to be there so that they can see that I'm on the job and flying, right? But when you go there, you have to wear a hard hat and you have to wear the high vis vest and all that stuff. But by being there, they know you're there. It's not like they pose for you, but if there's somebody up on the roof, you don't want to sneak up and surprise them, right?
Yeah.
So, if they know you're around, it makes it a little easier to get the shot, But
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it's been a long time coming, and I've got 2 terabytes of files to go through to edit it all, and then probably in June, I'll be going there and we'll do an interior shot of how it's all come together and how they're shipping their product, and we'll be able to see the whole thing in production. And what I plan to do is, I've told them I'm going to do like a 3-minute video of the construction of the place, and then I'm going to do what I'm calling an heirloom video that'll probably be a half an hour or so that they can keep and show their kids when their kids grow up, of how they built this business
That's amazing.
that became something that's self-supporting. So, it is a farming operation, and it's in a greenhouse, and it's really, really different and it's not, everybody looks at this big greenhouse and go, oh yeah, they're growing marijuana in there. They're growing flowers. They're growing flowers. They're flower growers, and they do this year round. And this is the 3rd generation of the family that's doing it. And,
Yeah.
So it's quite a challenge. Like, when you're in your 30s or 40s and you're going to spend a couple $1 million to expand the business, man, you're really putting your life on the line, Yeah. So, my feeling is anything I can do to help them out, to give them something back too, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like added value as well. Like,
yeah.
these basically, you do a good job and you feel good about it, but also at the end of the day, you're going to get much more business out of it anyway.
Yeah, but if I wanted the business,
if you could be bothered.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than lining up a job, and I've had this happen with. When was it? Last July, right? Guy calls and he says, we need some videos of our new farm equipment line, working in the field. Can you come? And we line up a date. And then the day before it says, no, we're not going to do it now.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been watching the weather, you've been lining up, you've figured out the site, you've done all that, and now they're not going to do it. So you're not getting paid for any of that pre-work that you've done, right?
There's a lot of work involved.
Yeah. Like, and like I was charging them by I think the quote was, "This is what I'm going to charge you per battery."
Oh my god! I never heard of that one before.
15 minutes of flight, right? 15 minutes of flight is going to get you probably 5 minutes of usable footage, and this is what the charge is going to be for that battery. And I'm probably going to go through all 3, and until I'm satisfied with the shots, and then you'll get edited video from the price of those 3 batteries. So
yeah, that's one expensive shoot for the customer.
Well, I mean, if you're charging them, I think it was like something like $70 a battery or something like that, plus travel time. I think I was charging them by the kilometer for traveling, and so I had it worked out, and they were, oh yeah, that sounds great. And then there was, no, we're not doing it at all. So
Yeah.
Oh, look, your countryman Thomas O'Sullivan has joined us in the chat.
Hey there, Tom.
He's up late. It's what, 11?
It's early.
It's 11:40 where you are, eh?
That's right.
And Mike Reenack from Air 2S Army.
Great.
He always posts Air 2S Army. Now I have a son who's in the Army, and when he puts Air 2S Army, I always think of, why would you put a gun on a why would you put a gun on a drone, Jim's droning. My battery, $300. You charge $300 every time you use a battery? That's pretty
Jesus.
good. Yeah, you're doing. Yeah, well,
Money, money, money.
do they have to buy the battery for you? Or?
A
Wow.
new one every
Yeah.
It's an interesting concept. Get the customer to buy your batteries as well. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Maybe I should start charging by the drone instead. Yeah, it's $2,700 tomorrow.
Jesus Christ.
But that's the thing, if you've got a price, make sure it's worth your time.
Yeah, it has to be.
It's I think sometimes we treat it as a hobby and price it as a hobby, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're going to have wear and tear on your vehicle, wear and tear on your drone, you got to replace props. You got to, you've got all the subscriptions to AirMap and FlightAware and all the other stuff that you've got to do, and the licensing processes that you've had to go through, and all of that.
Yeah, it all costs money.
Yeah. Well, it all costs money, and it's weird. And hey, I'm not getting any younger. I've only got so many flights left in me.
I'm not exactly too young myself, but they're gonna like 44?
Oh, 44. Holy cow, I got kids 44.
Oh, Jesus.
No, that's not true. My son just turned 41. So
I can't even remember that far back.
yeah, 44. Yeah. Okay, so you were born in 76.
No.
78.
Well, yeah, 78.
Yeah.
So my kid says I'm ancient, so I guess I am. The minute I lost my hair, he says you're ancient.
In 78, I'd only been married once. So
God.
Thomas Ariels didn't get any sleep last night. He only went to bed this evening for a couple hours, so he'll be up all night again. So there you go. He's probably on North American time.
That's me. I'm completely on North American time.
Is that right, eh?
Oh yeah. I watch so many damn drone shows that I think my body clock completely changed. I mean, I used to be able to go to bed early. Now I can't because I'm started waiting for the next show. And I'm like, I'm not going to watch the next one. I have to sleep. But then I'm like, no, notification just popped up. I have to watch that one. And then I'll go to bed some crazy hour,
Well, the latest one is Uncle Bill's Toys. 11 p.m. on Sunday night. It's like, what?
Nah, that might be pushing it.
Yeah.
It was only 11 o'clock that one week.
Oh, was it? Okay.
My wife would kill me if I did that.
Yeah, if your battery's
usually
not
sleep for that
somebody's
show,
got it. Yeah. Akirasha says nobody told me this chat would include math questions. He's out. Oh man, let's see how we're doing here. We got 24 people watching and 16 likes. So if you like it, hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the like button.
There, I just did.
Okay, there you go. Somebody said, they get upset about the dislikes, but the dislikes and the likes are all the same. It's
all good for your channel, so whatever.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing that's good for channel is involvement in the chat, and that's why we do this thing here.
Yeah.
Across the bottom of your screen, pick a number between 1 and 50, and I'll send you stickers. And you know what? I went out and I bought postage, so I don't have to wait for the post office to open. I can just take the postage and put it with the stickers and stick it in an envelope, and I can send it to you right away. So look at that chat just laid up. Nobody wants the stickers. Oh shit! I got to pick a number. Okay, I picked a number. I wrote it down. I didn't look. I'll tell you when the number comes up. I wrote it down. Oh, somebody's getting
the
close.
old flash right.
No, no. Well,
Stephen
2000
Jones just missed it.
Who did?
Stephen Jones. 2,836. Just missed it.
Okay, that's the question. Okay, that's the question for the end of the show. At the end of the show, when we go off the air, what's your character's name at the end of the show?
This is doubtful.
Mrs. Doubtful comes on and announces how many people watch the show. So when you watch the end, put in the chat after Mrs. Doubtful announces how many people were watching, and the first one to get the right number will win stickers as well. Okay, I've got a winner.
Oh, do tell.
Chris at Sunrise Water Media. Guess number 11. Is there anybody before that with number 11?
How many times did he put different numbers in?
11.
Actually, that's the only time he put a number in.
Well,
I'm just
good.
going to take
no.
a peek.
No, he had, number 11. Chris at Sunrise Water Media, send me your address and you get stickers.
Well done, Chris.
Well done, Chris. Chris is on the wall. Chris is right there. We're going to have to start getting the same people on again because I think everybody's been on the wall.
Chris makes some great videos.
Oh, humongous talent. That's yeah. Just
Very entertaining.
oh man, music, video, storytelling. There's a channel that's got it all. Make sure you go through and take a look at all the channels that are in the chat. There's a lot of really good content creators there. Alan,
Absolutely.
unbelievable the stuff you do with a mini. I'm just blown
Very
away.
impressive.
Yeah, and a lot of it too is editing, right?
Sorry.
A lot of it comes down to editing. How you put it together.
It's really all down to editing, to be honest.
Yeah.
You can make a pig look good.
Yeah. Oh, look, and there's Herman. Herman's in the chat too. Herman from Phantom Flight 101.
Hi there, Herman.
There's another channel to watch.
I watch his channel.
Yeah. Wednesday night with those guys is Herman's show.
Those
right?
guys.
And Sunday.
Yeah.
Those guys.
And Sunday with Novice Quads, Wednesday with Phantom Flight 101. I'm just looking to see who else has it. Anybody else in the chat have a show we can a live stream that we can shout out? Well, then Ken Herron was in earlier. He runs a little show on Thursday. He runs on our coattails. His is called The Hour After Gary and Jim go on.
The 2.5 hours after our hour.
After our, and here's the thing. Thursday, I do this show. Then I'll go have dinner. And then come back, I watch Ken's show. And it ends up with Andy. Andy comes on and does his little song. And Friday morning is garbage day. And every Thursday after, when I'm putting out the garbage, I'm going, I'm singing Andy's song, with Kelly, Jeff, and Bo Shart too. I don't know when he's going to change the lyric to that song.
I don't know. That Ken Herron show, it's the things you see in it just stick in your head. It's unreal the way to do it.
Yeah. The Pigeon Jerky song,
especially the way Jim does his stuff. My God. My wife walked in the room one night when I was watching it, and she was like, "Who the heck is that guy? What is he doing?" Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, and tonight is Jason Shepard, so it should be should be interesting to see his reaction to the. Oh man.
I can tell it's gonna. I can tell it's gonna be really funny.
You
Genuine.
only say that, Gary, because you've seen it,
I know.
and you can't unsee it.
Oh man.
Oh my God! I'll be watching every minute.
Scott from Jackrabbit says Ken is lucky to have me. Well, he's lucky that we warm up his audience, because everybody's in a foul mood on Thursday until they come and watch the hour before. You know. Yeah. And you know what? Yeah, it is a variety show for sure. You know,
Nothing like it.
yeah. I mean, you know, the guy is in the entertainment business. He puts in even more prep than I do. What do? I send out an invite and get somebody to come in. And we just prattle on for an hour, you know, about whatever comes to mind.
Yeah, I mean, he is unique. I'll give him that. He really is unique.
Oh, absolutely. You know,
the way he puts it together is just, I don't know, it's amazing. It's a full entertainment package. It's just crazy.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. You know, and he's built a community around his brand, right? You know, which is a, you know, that's a wonderful thing. And you know what? I got to watch tonight and make sure I've got his address, because I'll send him stickers, and for sure, if he gets stickers, you get a shout out, right? You know?
Yeah.
You know, and he's been very good to me. He's caught me farting in the Raz 3 times. You know. Yeah. I mean, the only thing that I've got that's the running thing is fish eyes make your own sandpaper kit. Yeah. That's the intro and the outro, you know. But
Keith, D&D aerial.
D&D aerial views. There you go. Once you go, Ken, you'll never have to worry about your sanity again.
These comments are hilarious.
3 times farting in the Raz, that's a record for sure. Yep. Mudball says I need a new commercial. You mean I have to shoot a commercial, or are you going to make one? Anybody out there who's really good at video editing, you're invited to make a new commercial. I'll play the hell out of it.
Well, Chris will make you one.
Yeah. Now, a word of caution on the make your own sandpaper kit. We've run out of sprinkles. You don't get the bonus candy sprinkles anymore. The dog ate them. So
Amazon ran out.
Your only excuse.
What do you want to advertise? Advertise the show. Oh man. Where are we here now? Look at that, 21 likes, 25 people watching. This is Alan, you're popular. You're gonna have to come on every week. Jim, you're fired. No.
Oh god.
Oh man. No.
Wow.
No, it's been a good show.
Yeah, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it.
Oh god, yeah. D&D Aerial Views thinks I'm going to get a whole bunch of commercials. Enjoy all those commercials you get.
Yeah.
You know. And no, I'm not going to play the I wonder if we could make a commercial out of this week's weekly Beauchart?
Yeah. I don't know. You're more than welcome to try. I don't know who.
I don't know. I've got
after seeing it the first time, they might not want to.
Yeah, I've got the raw film, and it is pretty raw. But anyway, we're down to the last 7 minutes. Anything, Alan, that we've missed? Anything you want to showcase?
Not particularly, to be honest. I mean, most of the people here would have seen my last few videos. So I mean, on the couple of different shows that I've done. So I don't know, not really.
Yeah. Well, and if you haven't watched recently, go back and watch some earlier stuff because it's all just amazing. I went through a whole bunch of it this week that I'd forgotten about, and yeah, boy, I tell you, Ireland is beautiful, and
It's
Alan,
easy. It's easy to film something like this because I mean, when the subject matter is so gorgeous and so beautiful, I mean, it's hard to go wrong.
yeah. Oh, but you do a good job of editing stuff. Jay Miller FPV. Holy cow! You know what, Jay Miller FPV, you in a wrench, just for being here.
6 minutes.
There you go.
Congratulations on the wrench.
Congratulations. And you didn't even have to go down to the hardware store to pick it up, and it didn't cost me anything to mail it. So, yeah, that's a bonus. With angel wings and devil horns. What's got angel wings and devil horns?
Oh, he's referring back to the comment about Gary's Angels, half-naked fat guys in the background. With angel wings and devil horns.
Oh, these guys are great.
That guy down there. I've got an Uncle Extra Medium print on the wall of fame, and yeah, the angels. There's 29 pictures. I'm gonna have to make a bigger wall.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need a bigger one now.
Yeah.
You can go all the way down.
Or I could take them all. I could put them all on a background and then use a green screen and just project everybody back there, right?
Big projection.
Nah, that's too much work.
Too much work.
Exactly. Who wants that?
Yeah. You know,
Nothing beats a messy room.
nothing beats a messy room. My wife is going to kill me when I have to take all that tape down someday.
Another big work project, painting the
all
walls.
the paint off the wall. Well, actually, you can see over here. There's my toolkit for the wall. I got a roll of tape there.
Wow, that's sophisticated.
Yeah.
Oh, that's high tech. Oh,
Exactly.
But they're all professionally cut. Just size.
Wow, so efficient.
Oh yeah, I mean this is like a major production here, you know.
I'm 19th century. I still use scissors.
Scissors. Oh man, yeah. I don't know. That's a lot. Well, and I have a finger that doesn't work. I can't use scissors. So.
Yeah. Jody shows up. Hi, Jody.
Jody
Jody.
showed up just in time for the end. All right. Okay. You got anything last to say before we run that outro? Oh, here comes.
Nothing apart from thank you very much for bringing me on. I've enjoyed the entire show. It's fantastic. I love being with Jim. Jim is amazing, hilarious. Yourself, amazing. It's been great.
That's good. No, we were really happy. Oh, and I just got an email from Chris with his address, so I'll be able to send those.
He really wants those stickers.
Yeah. So, okay, so we're gonna do the outro, and I'm gonna watch the chat, and the first person that gets the right number.
Mudball already did.
He did?
Yeah, way back.
Oh,
I know he's a stick in the mud for being a faithful viewer.
all right. Mudball's gonna. Okay, I'm gonna send Mudball the stickers. Hold on, Mudball already once didn't I? Yeah, I just sent the stickers out to Mudball the other day, so he's already won the stickers. So the next person to get the right number at the end of the outro, and this is where we come to the part where I really mess this up because I can never get the outro queued up right. Okay, so. Good luck. Wish me luck. Okay.
Good luck, Gary.
That's the intro. Here comes the outro. And thank you all so much for being here.
Thanks,
Okay, hold on. Wait. Not yet. Damn.
Oh.
God. Jesus. Okay. It's the. Oh man, is this my new shtick?
Speed shtick.
Oh God. How do we get the hell out of here? All right. Oh, look, there it is. Okay, everybody, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks,
And,
Alan.
Stay
See you,
tuned at
Ozzy.
the end. And Alan, stick around after the outro, and we'll have a chat again. Okay.
Sure.
We'll see you guys later. Thanks, everybody.
Right.
Are you plain bored of woodworking? Get excited again with Fisheye's Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit. Fisheye's Sandpaper Kit comes with everything you see here. Just pick your paper, spread the glue, and shake on the sand. Voila! Beautiful handcrafted sandpaper. And if you act now, we'll include candy sprinkles absolutely free. What better way to say I love you than with a gift of sandpaper? Fisheye's Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit is just $19.99 wherever crappy gifts are sold.
Well, a special thanks to everybody that stuck around to the end of the show of the hour before TNL, all 2,417 of you.